Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. We're the Cookie Shuffle guys. I am Joe.
I'm Dave.
I am Tyler.
And this week we are joined by my friend and co-worker, Emma Masten. Welcome, Emma. Thank you very much.
Hello. Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Now, Emma, we're going to jump right into this interview. I'm taking control here. You currently live in Florida. And for the life of me, I cannot remember. Where are you originally from?
Well, I was born in Lincoln, Nebraska, and I lived there for like 13 years or so. But I went to all of high school and some of college in Springfield, Missouri. That's where we moved to after Lincoln. So mostly Nebraska, but recently Missouri, so Midwest.
And what are those places like?
You know, they're very different actually. For both being Midwest, it's really great people. Nebraska is one of my favorite states. It's beautiful. It's amazing people, amazing football. We're very big Husker fans, even though they suck. But the best fan base there. So it's great, but it also at the same time is very, very bad. It's very boring.
Yeah, population like 10, right?
Yeah. Well, Springfield, Lincoln's actually pretty big. I know, it's just me and my mom and my dad. Springfield I don't know. We lived in like one of the cities that's like kind of off of Springfield, so there's only like 15,000 people there. That's where I went to high school. So yee hick country, like all of the like typical Missouri things that you imagine. Okay. Lincoln's pretty big though. Lincoln was a great size, I think, like 300,000 people. So it was not big, but not small enough to do, I guess.
Okay. And you said you went to some of college. Where did you do your sum of college, and what did you do during your sum of college?
So my sum of college was Missouri State University. MSU, yes. Love that. Go Bears. I was studying, I have switched my major so much. I was studying English, but at one point I was studying sign language, and then at one point I was studying teaching English as a second language, but I settled on English creative writing with emphasis. So what I'm studying now is emphasis with fiction writing and business writing.
So you want to write books?
I would love to write a book. I don't know if I want to be, that's probably something I want to do in my free time. I don't know if I'm going to be like a novelist as an occupation, but I definitely want to do something like creative-ish. I don't know, like maybe a freelance writer for different stuff. That's kind of what I'm trying to get into now, but I have no idea. But yeah, that was some of college, Missouri State. Good Bears.
What would you do as a freelance writer?
So I actually right now, I'm in the hiring stages of one place, but essentially, from what I take of it, like businesses talk to these agencies, and I would basically work for the agency, and they say, hey, we need someone to write like a blog post about this for our site or for something, or hey, we're building a site and we need someone to write the about page, or we need someone to write any of this stuff, or like different things with social media. I don't know, basically anything that you would read on a website for anything anywhere would be like a freelance writer, unless it's a huge business that has their own writers, I guess.
And should you write?
So I guess probably a little bit of everything.
Should you write a book? Okay, what would you like right now? What would you write a book? What would the plot?
Ooh, I would probably want to write something geared more towards young adults, I think, just because that's a very influential crowd, and it's still, I think, like the highest capacity of readers other than like adult old women.
Yeah. Old fucks.
But
not me.
Specifically. But I am a huge fan of true crime. So I would love to write like a murder mystery, whodunit, like Agatha Christie type book
Those are
like
good
that.
books.
They are.
Who is do you have a favorite author that you like? Do you like reading, first of all?
I do. I don't do a ton of reading. For as much as I like want to write, I don't do a ton of reading, which is really bad. I need to get back into that. But growing up, I really liked John Green, which is
Didn't he write Fault in Our Stars?
He did, yes. Very good book. Paper Towns.
I was going to say Paper Towns, yeah.
That's the only one I read by him. I don't know why I didn't think of that one first.
Yeah, but he's great. I also like Ray Bradbury, Fahrenheit 451. That might be my favorite book. So I was inspired a lot by him as a writer. And I guess Agatha Christie too, but she was like early 1900s, I believe. So
I feel like I know that name.
Right.
Yeah, Dave, you probably do.
Very famous.
Murder on the Orient Express is Agatha Christie, Dave.
Oh, okay.
Great movie.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
Fantastic movie, great book.
Wouldn't be caught dead reading the book, but.
I find it so interesting when people like love to read and because I hate reading with all.
I love it.
All my being. I think the last book that I read voluntarily was Green Eggs and Ham by the world famous
Dr. Seuss, amazing author.
Yeah, so I find it's very cool that you read. I just feel like I don't get how you do it.
Yeah, and
it's pretty simple. You sit down, you open the book,
read that much.
And you read the words.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's just because I don't read at a good level for how old I am.
It's
like a patience thing too. You have to have a very high attention span, you know?
The current book that I've been reading for the past year, I think, because I'm pretty sure I don't know, maybe a few months or whatever. I don't know who was this book, The Bone Collector by Jeffrey Deaver.
Ooh,
is it good?
I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. I've read one chapter, and I literally just keep putting it in my desk. It seems pretty good.
Dave, I'm pretty sure that's a movie now. Just get the movie.
Oh,
yeah.
Fuck this. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I don't know.
I'm currently reading, I've actually got my book right here. I'm currently reading EXO by Fonda Lee.
Ooh.
And this
you
book...
read a lot, don't you?
What?
You read a lot, don't you?
Yeah, I love reading.
Yeah.
I actually need more books because I'm running out.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what I'm
reading.
A lot of pictures in that book, right?
Lots of pictures.
Picture books are good. They're helpful.
I mean, yeah, I love picture books.
Oh, yeah, and I want to, pulling from previous podcasts and other questions that we've asked before, what is one of your biggest pet peeves?
Ooh, are we talking little things that don't matter, or big world views?
Emma, you can get as detailed as you feel necessary to get this off.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay.
What pisses you off the most?
Then in that case, maybe this stems more from being a shy high schooler or something, but one of my biggest pet peeves has always been people talking over me, or if I'm in a conversation. Usually it's I totally understand if it's a ton of people and stuff, but if it's a one-on-one conversation and I'll be talking or I'll be telling a story or something, and then they interrupt me or start a new conversation, or you know what I mean? They'll start, I don't know, that makes me so mad. I don't know why.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I almost instinctively... Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, I did the same thing, Joe.
I forgot what I was going to say. Thank you, Joey.
Yeah, no problem. I almost instinctively, the second you said people talking over me, I was just going to be like, so why does that make you angry?
Yeah, it's not in groups like this, because I understand people accidentally starting at the same time. It's not that. It's more one-on-one. If I'm talking or something, and then they are but by the way, today I saw this and this and this, or today I was doing this. I don't know. And I'm okay, I'm just never going to talk again.
Smack them.
Oh man, yeah. That would bother me.
Yeah.
Emma, how do you feel about people riding their bikes in the streets?
Yeah.
In the street? Oh.
Yeah, like as a car.
I don't like it. I'm adamantly against that, especially I understand if there's no sidewalk and you need to ride there. I get it. Like, I'm going to go around you, obviously.
Right.
But if there's a sidewalk right there, no one's walking down the sidewalk right now, right? Like, anywhere in the U.S., it's cold. People are, like, not going to be. So, ride on the sidewalk. Is that illegal or something? Because everyone's always in the street. And I'm like...
No, not at all.
No, it's not illegal by any means.
Yeah.
It's legal for you to ride a bike and act like a car. So you can just ride in the middle of the lane, and you're a vehicle. So you have to stop at all the stoplights, and you just have to hold up a lot of cars because you're going really slow because you're a bike.
Yeah, you're going 15 miles an hour maybe.
Emma, how about people that talk on the speakerphone in public?
Ooh, that we see a ton of at Disney, like in break rooms. Not really at safaris because we have our own break room, but I've done a ton of roles at Disney, and all the time people are in the break room either like listening to music or talking out loud. Like,
if people are singing in public and it's not like a concert, go fuck yourself. How about that?
I think what's that is people that walk around with full volume speakers blaring because I want to hear your music.
Yeah. Oh, it drives me crazy.
Oh my god.
It's like what people did in high school. They just had the Bluetooth.
The level of bravery and like trust in the person on the other end of that phone call that you have to like play it out loud.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm talking on the phone, I have no idea what they're gonna bring up. Like,
no idea what's coming.
No, and chances are I don't want anyone in the public to listen to that. So
exactly.
Yeah, some people just trust their friends, I guess, or whatever.
I guess, yeah.
I don't trust you guys.
That's like... if Tyler called me, I immediately am just like, hold on, Tyler, let me get away from people really quick.
Yeah, let me walk 5 miles away.
Yeah, Tyler, I only do that with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I never know what's coming out of your mouth, Tyler.
If Ben calls me, I'm like, hey, man, what's up? And I'm sitting in the middle of like, I mean, I walk away, so I'm not like bothering if I'm watching TV with people, but... if I'm just like standing there, I'm like, oh, Tyler's calling me. I'm like, I'm gonna walk away for a second. Who knows what's coming out of your mouth?
I think my favorite was when I called Ben, and he immediately when he picked up the phone, he was like, "Hey man, I'm with my family."
Yeah, I remember
like,
do you just bring up random stuff, or
I like to call my friends and just say really horrific stuff sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, who knows what's coming out?
Yeah, nobody knows what's coming out of Tyler's mouth at any given time, so
it's funny.
Play it safe.
I laugh it all the time, but you know, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
have my mom hear
I like to
it.
start conversations with a link. You know, I don't like to. Hey man, what's up? You know, that kind of dumb shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like.
I like it. I support that.
Going back to someone said singing in public. I think it was Joe. This one time, I was going to me, Will, and Vinny. We were going to Clifton Hill, so we're crossing the Rainbow Bridge, right? Is that what that is? And
it's in Canada. I don't know.
They're both.
Yes. Yeah, but you can't walk across the piece where you can, but it'll take forever. But the Rainbow Bridge in Niagara Falls, whatever, we're waiting in line to get across the border, and there's these 2 people behind us, and this one girl, she's singing so loud, and then he's just talking to us. She's like, "Why is this girl singing out loud?" Whatever. And then he gets louder. He's like, "Is this bitch gonna shut the fuck up or something?" and I was like, and so then I just kind of like I stood like this, facing this way, so I could kind of see if she was reacting to it, and she just kept singing and singing.
Wow.
I think she was she spoke English, but she also spoke I feel like she spoke like French or something, because she was speaking a different language to her friend, but she was singing, or she spoke English to her friend, but she was singing in French or something. So it was even more annoying.
Singing,
Yeah.
oh, I can't remember the name of it. Never mind.
You know French songs?
I was thinking of that one song from Burlesque that Angelina Jolie, Christina Aguilera.
Oh,
It's the new updated version with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. The live version comes out on NBC this week.
I don't know, could be, but yeah, it was a little annoying. She just kept singing loud and in a different language.
Yeah,
and I
that's
was like,
it's just like if I'm like if it's quiet out and or like we're in a break room, it's just like just don't like sure you've got a good voice, congratulations, you know, go fuck yourself, but like go fuck yourself. I don't want to hear you singing.
yeah, honestly, I'm good with it.
Yeah, that takes a lot. French music is very good though. There's one French song that
Let me tell you, she was not good.
oh,
So maybe French music is good, or maybe I'm just mean, but she was not that good.
but she was actually very bad.
I mean, I think that I don't know which pisses me off more: people that sing in public or people that just in general talk loudly in public. Because like my mom does that. She's like screaming in the middle of the grocery store, and I'm like, can you just quiet down?
Lower it down a little bit.
Like
Yeah, that's how my sister is.
We're having.
Right.
Yeah.
Not you and I, you know.
Yeah, that's how my sister is. She'll talk so loud, and I'll have to stop her and be like, Alexa, we're in the same room. I am right next to you. Take it down a notch.
Yeah.
It's like quiet.
Sometimes Shannon will get like that. Granted, she's from Long Island, so like they're all loud over there. But
Hey,
like
I'm from Long Island.
she'll just like we'll like be in line for something, and she'll just like raise her voice a little bit, and I'll go, Shannon, there are people around us. Bring it down a little
Story
bit.
when you guys got your COVID.
What?
It's like the story when you guys got your COVID tests.
Exactly. Yeah. When we got our COVID test, she just started freaking out, and I was like, Shannon, everyone is staring at you right now. Please shut up.
Joe, is Shannon Italian?
I have no idea.
I feel like
I don't know.
You don't know. Oh, well, because I was telling the guy that I work with, I was telling like when I got back and like the test, and I was like, oh, my brother had to get he did like a self test and he got it. You got the results in like half an hour, didn't you?
Yeah.
So I was telling him
20
that, and then I was saying, yeah, he was going to Long Island, blah blah blah, for Thanksgiving, and he just goes, "Oh, is his girlfriend Italian?" I go, "I don't think so." He goes,
I don't think she is.
Is her mom like? Because you know, people from Long Island, they're usually like, Italian, I guess. And I was like, I don't think so, but you know, I'll ask.
Joe, why don't you text her, ask her, we'll get back to us, and then we'll move on with the interview.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd like to know.
Yeah, because I want to know.
Got it.
What her,
that is the most
Wait,
important thing.
what's her last name?
Liver.
No, you don't tell shit.
Which I believe she said is German. I could be mistaken about that.
Liva.
Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah, that sounds German.
Yeah, it does. I don't know if you can make any last name sound German, but
You
Liver
can say
sounds
any
good.
name like that, and it'll sound German.
You think so?
Smith.
Smith.
No, see,
Not quite.
doesn't work.
Emma, where does your last name come from? What is Masten?
Masten's German, I think. We have a ton of German heritage.
Masten.
Or it doesn't sound German though, but we have where is it? Scotland maybe. My family like owns a castle, which is kind of weird and interesting.
What?
Yeah, that's a little interesting.
Yeah, well, and I found out about it because I was on the CP bus one time, heading home from a shift at work, and I was talking to this girl who was my coworker, and I don't know why, she was from Mexico City, but she knew so much about like Scottish heritage, which was fascinating to me, but I didn't know why she knew it. But I was like, well, we have a little bit of Scottish heritage, and she was like, do you know what the last name was? And I said, Maxwell. And she said, Maxwell was like one of the main families in Scotland, I think. And we have like a castle, and she like pulled up a picture of it. And then I texted my mom and I was like, did you know about this? And she's like, oh yeah, like we don't have any claim to it, but like that's our castle. And I was like, who was gonna
Just
tell me this?
yeah, so casually.
Yeah, and I was like, how many, like, where am I at in the line to get that castle?
Yeah,
Who
like
am I
what?
gonna have to
What number am I?
How many people have to
get
die?
access to this?
Damn, Necklace, so it's down to you.
Yeah,
I want a castle.
Yeah,
I
really.
know. It's
So you're like
beautiful.
royalty. You should have made
remote.
that girl just like get on her knees and start like kissing your
I
shoes
know,
or something.
I was
like
like,
that. I don't know what they do.
Not a big deal, but
I don't know what they
Pretty
do for
important.
royalty.
I think it's like kiss my ring or something like that.
Kiss my ring, kiss my shoe. I don't know.
Wait, don't you kiss the Pope's ring? I don't know whose ring you kiss.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Shannon is Irish and Puerto Rican. I knew the Puerto Rican part. I didn't know the Irish.
That makes
So
no
Liver's
sense to
Irish.
me.
That's
Live?
cool.
Wait, I just said it German again.
Liber. Shannon Liber.
What if
There you
he
go.
was related to Hamilton? Because wasn't he? Oh no, he was. He wasn't Puerto Rican. He was. What am I? The Caribbean islands. Yeah.
Caribbean, but nice try.
Okay.
Oh, damn, Dave.
Listen.
Yeah, okay, whatever you say, Caribbean.
Wait, so Alexander Hamilton?
Yeah, he was from the Caribbean islands.
Caribbean. But okay.
And
What
which
is that?
one is that?
That's like
Caribbean.
where's that? What nationality is that?
Oh gosh.
So-
I have a fun. Continue, but I just thought of something that I wanted.
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell us
okay.
what thing it was. I'm gonna look up Caribbean
No,
islands.
I'm just do it because I'm just thinking of the Hamilton soundtrack in my head right now, and it says a kid from the Caribbean.
That's true.
What nationality is
Oh.
Alexander Hamilton? It says American.
Listen, because he came to America as a child, but
He wasn't born here.
or not as a child, as like a teenager.
What?
Where was he born?
You know, if I find out that Shannon is at all related to Alexander Hamilton, I'll shit my pants.
That would be wild. But
Scottish.
I think that I was way.
His father was Scottish and his mother was British West Indian.
That sounds more correct than Caribbean.
But he was
Yeah.
born on the Caribbean island of Nevis.
Of
Yeah.
what?
Nevis.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So probably not Puerto Rican.
I don't know.
Wow,
No.
our American
was-
is really showing here.
It is.
Don't know
I was
anything.
Because Lin-Manuel Miranda is Puerto Rican, and so in my head I was like, Lin-Manuel Miranda is Alexander Hamilton.
Oh.
So therefore, Alexander Hamilton is Puerto Rican.
So therefore, yeah.
So should I find out if Shannon is
Wow.
related to
Oh,
Lin-Manuel Miranda?
Yes.
No, I'm gonna answer this for her. No.
I love how in Google I literally just type in, it says Alexander Hamilton nationality American. It's like, I mean, you literally just told me that he wasn't even born in America. So
Yeah, but like back then,
Yeah.
you know, if you just showed up in America, you were American.
you're American.
And I feel like also if you found the country of America, you can count yourself as American.
He did
But we
help
didn't find
found
it.
it.
It's already here.
No. He didn't find it. He helped found it.
He found like he
Found it.
helped
Oh,
build
found
it.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, he
I
didn't
have
discover
I have
America.
a couple. I have something I want to do real quick, impromptu here. Emma, are you aware that
Yeah.
people from Buffalo have an accent?
So I've heard. Yes.
And apparently, we say words incorrectly.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a couple of my favorite words that I hear people from other parts of the country saying wrong. And I just want to see how you say them. So I'm going to hold them up. I just want you to read them. You can read, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Last I
So,
checked.
I'm going to hold it up, and I want you to just say these words. I just want to see how you say them, okay? Here
Okay.
we go.
Elementary?
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Like elementary school?
Elementary.
see. I think I say both
Mm-hmm.
because,
Well,
I think it depends on the context.
or it depends on how.
Yeah.
I know
Elementary.
it's spelled elementary, but I think either
It
if I'm
is.
saying it quickly, I'm just
Yeah.
saying elementary school.
If I say if it's elementary school, but if I was using it as like a word, like it was elementary, I would say it like that.
Oh, now you said elementary.
Yeah. So I feel like I say it differently. Or if I'm like quoting Sherlock Holmes or something.
Yeah. If you're quoting
You know-
Sherlock Holmes, it's elementary.
Yeah, for all the times that comes up in conversation.
All right, so here's the next one. I feel very strongly about this one, so I might get upset. But here we go.
Okay.
Look at Tyler out here spelling words
Oh,
correctly.
no. I would say like a blue crayon.
Okay.
Okay.
Crayon.
Crayon.
All right.
Crayon. Yeah.
You're saying crayon.
Crayon. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck
But
yourself.
sometimes I would say like a cray. Can you hand me that crayon? Like it's slightly there, but it's mostly crayon.
It's crayon.
Mostly
Crayon.
Okay, here we go.
People that say crown, are you kidding me?
I've heard of people saying. I've heard of people saying,
Yeah.
crayon, and I just if I ever see somebody that says
Fuck
crayon
that.
for when they're talking about a crayon, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. All right, here we go.
Syrup.
Okay, well, you can't. That's not really like. It's either syrup or syrup for everybody.
It's syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
not-
we're doing here, Dave. I mean, there's only two ways to say all these words.
Well,
Yeah, but there's people from Buffalo who say syrup also, or who say syrup also.
I say syrup.
well,
No,
you're
you're wrong.
What
wrong.
did you say, Em?
I said syrup. Joe
Okay.
said syrup.
Yeah,
Syrup.
Joe does a lot.
It's syrup.
Dave also says syrup.
Midwest. Yeah. Midwest accent is usually pretty like general.
I noticed that Midwest often is very similar to Buffalo in things that not necessarily the way we say things, but like I don't think you call soda pop, but there are people from the Midwest who
I
call.
do.
Okay,
I do.
perfect.
Yeah.
That's what we.
Interesting.
It's cool. Tyler, I love
Alright,
how
next word.
these words are your favorite words.
No, I said
Yeah.
my favorite word that I see
Oh.
in this conversation. Come on.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Caramel.
Okay.
Caramel.
Caramel.
It's caramel.
Caramel.
It's caramel.
not.
It's caramel. Tyler, remember the other A that you said in elementary? There's an A in caramel.
Okay, but caramel
That
sounds.
is a good point.
Did you know technically they're two different
Two different
things?
things, Dave, go fuck yourself.
Hey, I say caramel, okay? I'm on your side.
It's caramel.
Okay.
Do you guys say Nutella or Nutella?
Nutella.
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 I would say
I don't-
Nutella. I always say
I don't
Nutella.
say anything because I don't eat it, but
Nutella? Is there
Nutella.
no?
Yeah.
Nutella.
Yeah, for some reason, but it's Nutella, but I say Nutella.
is there two dots over the U?
No?
I don't know.
Then it's nut. It's nut, Ella.
That's
That
not where
would
you.
make sense. Sorry,
Nutella. Nutella.
All right.
it's wrong.
Word number, whichever one this is.
Reese's, like Reese's Pieces. But I'm kind of biased because my boyfriend's name is Reese. So when I see that, I think Reese.
Is it spelled this way?
Yeah.
I've never met someone named Reese. So I don't know how to spell their name. That's how you spell it, the same way?
Just like that.
Just like that.
I had another Reese that was Reece, but he spells it like Reese's Pieces.
So I say Reese's.
Yeah. I see.
However,
I've heard that a lot.
when it comes to Reese's Pieces, I do not say Reese's Pieces because that's fucking stupid.
That's where I'm at.
It is Reese's Pieces.
It's Reese's Pieces, dude. It's Reese's
No.
Pieces.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I get so much crap for this sometimes, but I kind of have to say it in context.
Hey, Emma, what do you want for breakfast this morning?
I think I'm gonna eat a bagel.
A bagel.
I kind of say it
know
like
what?
a bagel.
A bagel?
Yeah.
Like two
I don't know
E's in the
why I
word?
say it like that, and I like Begel is how I say it, but which doesn't make sense because my family probably all says bagel, and everyone always says bagel, but I say bagel.
Bagel.
It's not that much of a difference,
Bagel.
but
It's like a softer A than more than an E. Bagel.
Texas said bagel.
Oh,
bagel.
fuck people who say bagel.
Interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
no funny about that. All right, this is the last one. But if I come up with more, maybe I'll enable this more. Here we go.
I like this. Pajama.
Okay.
Yeah,
not a-
pajama.
Not a pajama.
Yeah, pajama.
Shannon,
No, it
Shannon
is
says
not a
pajamas, and I go, Shannon, they're pajamas. Just like you eat jam,
Yeah.
it's pajamas.
Yeah, that
I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
get on my-
I don't put jam on toast. I put jam on toast.
No. Yeah.
It's very, very elegant pajama.
Pajama.
I'm gonna go put my jams
Stop
on.
messing with your stupid stand. All I hear is dong.
All right.
Sorry,
Emma,
sorry.
if you were deserted on a desert island, for a year, what would you bring? 3 things.
3 things for a
Yeah.
year.
Mhm.
One.
Do these things have to help me with survival, or
No.
is it?
Anything you want.
Okay,
I mean, if you
so I'm
want
gonna survive,
Well,
but
they don't-
these are
Yeah, hypothetically, you're already going to survive, I guess.
okay. I would say I would get a dog. I really want a dog, so I would,
I've never heard anybody
I'd bring a dog.
Nope.
Good
Yeah.
companion.
Because I would want. Can I bring another person, or is it
No.
only like
Just
objects?
you.
Okay.
Oh,
So okay, yeah, I would bring a dog. I would bring. This is a good question. Do you guys have like examples, or do you know what you guys would bring already? While I think of mine.
I think we've had this question before on the podcast actually, and I know what I know.
I don't think
I know one thing I would bring. I can't think of anything else. I know that I would bring a boat.
Oh, well, okay. Okay. Maybe then I would bring, something to do in the water, like, I would bring like snorkel.
One of those big
gear.
blow-ups like unicorns. Get one of those.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think I would bring like snorkel gear so I could go like exploring and stuff. And then maybe a hammock.
Ooh.
So you're making this like a vacation island. Like you're just gonna.
Yeah, I'm there for a year. I might as well. No. Oh, maybe instead of a hammock, because I could get creative. I feel like in a year I could make a hammock out of things.
Yeah.
So I would get a
Out of
telescope.
leaves.
A telescope.
Yeah, leaves and such. Yeah,
A
a telescope.
That's cool.
Okay.
Because if I'm on a deserted island, I could look at the stars.
Good stars. Yeah.
They're so different answers than I've ever heard from anybody ever.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember
What
what
have
I
other
said.
people usually said?
Yeah, because like people are like, oh, I bring a book.
Yeah.
I bring a football and like all this dumb shit that they usually just have. But I feel like you
Yeah.
really thought about this island you're gonna be on. Like, what can I do?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm there for a year, so I might as well, like, a book would be great for the first time you read it, and then it's like,
Yeah. Then it's like I'm not gonna reread this book 15,000 more times.
Exactly.
It'd probably
yeah.
take me a year to finish the book, so I'd
Yeah,
be chill.
Jake will finish the book in a year.
Fair,
I'd be
Fair,
fine.
yeah, like War and Peace or something.
Who
Yeah.
would win a fight? A grizzly bear or a silverback gorilla?
Oh gosh.
Answer carefully here.
I know. I'm thinking. Ooh, is this like a divided question?
This is something that I don't know how divided we are on it, but we.
Yeah, I don't remember, but I don't want to ask.
I know my answer.
Okay.
I may have
Okay,
changed
okay.
my answer. I can't remember what I said before, but I think I know my answer might be.
I'm telling you my answer.
Well, I know.
Okay,
I
Tyler.
know. Bears are huge and they're
Mhm.
scary. Like they've got claws and just sheer. But bears, they're not. They can climb, but they're not like strong like a silverback gorilla is. I don't think. They're strong, but I feel like gorillas have like muscles, like they're built.
Bears are weak as fuck.
This message brought all you bears out there. Go fuck yourself, bears.
So Emma, what are you thinking here? What do you gorilla,
Oh.
silverback gorilla, or grizzly bear?
Oh.
Wait, did we say grizzly bear specifically, or just bears?
Grizzly bear.
Grizzly bear.
Yeah, because that changes things. Because like black bears are tiny,
They are.
weak,
You little bitch bear.
but literally,
Bitch bear.
but grizzly bears are. They could hold their own. I
Big
think, and
motherfuckers.
They can be big.
Yeah.
But I also, the only silverback gorillas I know personally are on Gorilla Falls.
Yeah, but they're lazy pieces of shit.
Yeah, and they're not huge. Like they're big, but they're not grizzly bear big.
Right, so if a grizzly
I
bear
might-
walked into Gorilla Falls and faced one of your gorillas,
What would happen?
what would happen?
We're not talking about captivity gorillas. We're talking about wildlife gorillas.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
you're true.
Wild gorillas versus wild grizzly bear.
From Mexico. Mexican
Do
wild
A
gorilla.
fighting ring, and yeah.
do either of them have like something to lose? Like, are they protecting their families?
Yeah,
or
pride.
are they
They're
just-
their families.
Oh no. Okay. This is so difficult because I feel like it's very evenly matched. Bears have Bears have
It's not
size.
evenly matched.
It is though, because bears win size-wise, plus like weapon-wise, bears have like claws and teeth, whereas gorillas don't really have sharp teeth or claws at all. But they've got the strength, and
Not to
they're
take down.
unpredictable.
Listen, I'm giving you my answer. My answer is a fucking grizzly bear because grizzly bears would win 10 out of 10
Really?
times.
And your
Really?
answer is
The bear as well.
no. Let me tell you why it's gorilla.
It's not
See,
gorilla.
I-
Let me tell you right now,
I think I'm
Tyler.
leaning more towards gorilla.
Gorillas are not going to choke out a bear. Never, never would they do that.
But let me tell you why it's
Why?
gorilla. So I don't know. Have you guys read the news?
No, I don't read.
The primate community, I'm calling them community, they've entered their stone age, so they're starting to use tools and like,
Okay, but not all of them.
yeah, but I'm saying the ones that have the gorillas have. So
No, the chimps have, not gorillas. The chimps.
well, the gorillas are gonna get there eventually, and I think, but gorillas have hands, right? They can pick stuff up.
Yeah.
They can use it as they can use weapons. Bears don't have weapons. They have these
Yeah.
little bitch paws on their things.
Bitch paws,
They're fucking-
dude.
Dude, the bear's paw is bigger than the gorilla's head.
Yeah.
Listen, but a gorilla could pick up like a big old stick or something,
Yeah.
or like a log, or like a rock.
What's it gonna fucking do?
Think about that, like a big rock, and like gorilla. Or, like
When
that,
when
bear.
have you ever seen a gorilla pick up a rock?
Not in a movie.
I don't live with gorillas. I don't live
I
in the
saw a
wild.
gorilla. Let me send you this
I'm
TikTok.
sure they do it.
It's a
Listen,
fake. It's
Gorillas
fake.
gorillas fight by slamming their fists into each other.
That's
That's
how-
it. And they also bite each other.
A
Yes,
bear
you
can't
know how they're
do
gonna
that.
fuck up that grizzly bear?
Yeah, but a bear's fist or a gorilla's fists are not going to take down a grizzly bear that's mauling it with its
The gorilla's
2-inch
gonna carve
claws.
out a spear from a
It
a
could.
stick, and they're
He's
gonna
not
shove that
carving a
into-
spear, man.
Listen, when gorillas get to the Stone Age, then they'll win.
They're
But gorillas
in-
are not there yet.
Primates
Chimps are in the Stone Age.
Gorillas could like jump on the bear's back because they have a lot more like dexterity.
And what are they gonna
than
do on the bear's
a
back?
bear.
They're gonna
Choke
fuck
him
it
out
up.
or like hit him.
They're gonna put him in a headlock.
Yeah.
They're not going to choke out a bear. That's not how gorillas fight.
Dude,
Uppercut.
bears don't have dexterity.
Yeah.
What?
Gorillas have fucking
Bears-
fingers, bro.
Look at a bear's claws. They're literally like an inch long. Will literally gut you immediately. One swipe, gutted. Even to a gorilla.
Tyler, you ever seen The Revenant?
Bears are dumb enough that they say you're supposed to play dead. They can't even tell if you're dead or alive. You think they're
Okay, but gorillas don't play dead. Gorillas
doesn't-
stand their ground.
Fuck 'em up.
True.
Gorillas gonna fuck 'em up. Gorillas gonna
No.
fuck 'em up.
Whatever,
No.
whatever.
Gorilla, 100%. I think.
100%. You're insane.
Why not? 100%.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
100%.
It's a grizzly bear. It's a grizzly bear every time.
No. Grizzly bears are not
Absolutely.
fast, and they're not like
They're not
can't
fast.
turn. They're not fast.
They're
In
different.
reference to a gorilla, a bear can like stand up and it can like hover, but a gorilla can be like doing not back.
Once again, I think the actual question is Kodiak bear. By the way.
Oh, so then, okay.
Kodiak
Just-
bears are bigger than grizzly bears, Tyler.
No, they're not.
Yeah, what is a Kodiak bear?
Kodiak.
A Kodiak bear. Hold on.
Yeah, what the-
Grizzly bears run at 35 miles an hour. Gorillas run at 25. So first of all, bears outrunning a gorilla, so they're fucked.
No.
They can both climb trees, so even if the gorilla gets up the fucking tree, bear's coming right up with it.
See, you know,
Bears can't climb as well as gorillas.
That is
wouldn't
true. That is true. However, they can still climb.
That's
I'm gonna
fair.
go-
I'll give you that.
I'm gonna go ahead and keep this question at grizzly bear because nobody knows what the fuck a Kodiak bear is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most
I don't
people
care how
say
big-
grizzly anyways.
So
I don't know.
Let me look up how big are a grizzly.
Oh, okay.
Bears,
Maybe grizzlies and
claws.
Kodiaks are the same. They're both saying 5 feet shoulder
I'm
height.
sorry, I was incorrect. Grizzly bear's claws are about 4 inches in length. So you're fucked, gorilla. I'm sorry, you're dead.
that's
4 inches. That's like, boom.
Okay, listen to this. Gorilla punch force can be between 1,300 pounds and 2,700 pounds
Yeah.
Okay.
of force.
How much
By
punch force does a
punching.
grizzly bear have, Joe? 0?
Yeah, what's the punch force of a grizzly bear? Probably like 3.
You know what will happen? The gorilla won't even get a punch because they're gonna take their 4-inch claws and gash their stomach open, and then they'll be like, "Ugh, I'm bleeding
I know
out."
what
He's gonna have to get through all those abs.
Gorilla's gonna go like this when the bear does that. He's gonna go.
Here we go.
Gonna
A
move
grizzly
back.
bear. Grizzly bear. It's about 12,500 pounds of force. 12,500 pounds of force.
Is that their bite force?
No. That is not. That is their force.
That can't be punch force. There's no way it's 12,000 when a gorilla's is 2,000.
Or it's because the grizzly bears are better.
But still, they can't punch.
One of the questions on Google is: could a professionally trained boxer fight a gorilla? No.
Hey, did you guys
Silverback gorilla. Silverback gorilla weighs 500 pounds, height 5'11", bite force 1,300 psi, strength 4,409 pounds.
Okay, Joe,
Um,
you can sit there and rattle off statistics all you
No,
want.
Now listen to this one. Grizzly bear.
is more. It's got better instincts. It had better instincts to fuck up that grizzly bear than the grizzly bear would have to. Fuck
No, the bear's goal is, if they're both protecting their family, instincts are the same. It's protect my family.
I just
Grizzly
feel like-
bear is gonna fuck up the gorilla.
Yeah, but the gorilla has more assets. It's got fingers. And they can pick stuff
Fingers
up.
aren't gonna do shit. They just punch.
Right. Tell the bear that with the spear in its head after the fight.
There's no spears.
Just wait.
This website says grizzly 10 out of 10 every time.
Boom.
The news website has it.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying.
It's us talking.
GonzagaBulletin.com is telling grizzly bear is gonna win.
The gorilla has very little in the way of defense. It doesn't have extremely thick skin, so the bear's claws and bite will easily rip into its flesh. Its bones are thick, but not thick enough to withstand the onslaught of a bear.
What kind of tools does it say the gorilla would have?
They
None.
don't have tools. No tools. It's a gorilla with these two things right here. The things that you and I have that we have in common with gorillas: hands. That's all they got. Bears, 4-inch claws.
And what can a bear pick up with their hands?
A 675-pound
gorilla.
rock.
Nope, the gorilla can pick shit up because you just
They
said
could probably pick up the gorilla. That's what they can pick up. With the fucking force of their face.
They don't have hands.
Yeah,
Just
a
bite into
gorilla.
them, pick them up, throw them dead.
A gorilla only weighs like 350 pounds, bro. So
Emma, are you a vegan or like a vegetarian or any of that stuff?
No, I am not.
Joe,
Look at
we're
those
all
claws.
okay, yeah. Let's. All right.
conversation for another day. You're not one of those things, Emma?
I am not. No, I've tried. Since I've been on my own, I like eating healthier, just for like my own sake. But I'm not gonna give up like meat or anything like that.
I don't know why I just heard that. But all this animal talk. I was like, I wonder if she's like one of those.
One of those.
No, no. I love it. See, and that's the thing. Being at safaris, like I have such a high passion for conservation, but I also weigh that with being from the Midwest, so I have no problem with shooting. I'm really good at archery.
Dave down here.
Really?
Dave's pretty accurate with a bow and arrow.
I mean,
He's hearing about it.
I've shot a woodchuck with a bow and arrow before, but
That's not.
Dang.
but you know, that's my only kill with a bow and arrow.
Dave did, however, sit outside of the woodchuck's hole for how long, Dave?
Yeah, for a bit. I was waiting for him to
Dave
pop
just
his
sat
head up.
there,
Point
all ready to
blank.
go. The second the
Oh, no.
thing picked his head out, just
Had
boom.
it like this, waiting like that.
Dude, I was waiting for a bit.
Were you actually holding it like that the entire time?
Yeah, I was for a bit, then I was waiting, and then I held it back again because I thought I heard something. So then,
And
How
then
far were you?
we never found the arrow, mind you. So Dave shot this thing square in the face. Never found the arrow. We found the woodchuck. Never found the arrow.
It just was gone.
it was
Just
just gone.
gone.
We dug in the hole, and we found the woodchuck. Didn't find an arrow. So who
Did you
knows?
shoot into the hole?
No, he scurried back into the hole with the arrow
Oh.
In his forehead.
in his forehead.
Wait,
But,
you didn't collect your kill when you were done?
No, we did.
No, we did.
Like I said, we found the woodchuck, but we didn't find the arrow.
Where was the woodchuck?
Wow.
Back in
was-
the hole.
Back in the hole.
Did you dig up?
Did it eat the arrow?
Did it eat it? Before he died, he was like, he's not getting his fucking arrow back.
Yeah,
He's
he's
just
like, absolutely not. Yeah.
I am so okay. So you dug up the hole to find the woodchuck.
Like I was standing,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe 10 feet away from this hole, 15, whatever, waiting for this thing because he's gonna, I was standing behind it, or yeah, I was standing behind his hole, so that when he peeked up, I could just, hit him top of the head. I hate you guys.
Standing behind his hole, ready to go, arrow cocked.
Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
waiting
so
for
he-
his head to pop out, and then I shot it, and then he scurried back in his hole. We dug in the hole, found the woodchuck, couldn't find the arrow.
How did you? I'm interested to know how you found the woodchuck. Were you just hiking and you said, "That's a woodchuck. Let me go get my bow."
we
gonna
live
go
on
kill it."
we live on a farm.
Yeah, we have a farm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So-
it
So
was
you
just
didn't want woodchucks there.
No, it's pest control.
There's like, I'm the Terminator, the exterminator.
I am the Terminator.
The Terminator.
Yeah, no, it was a little bit of a pest control here, so I was just kind of walking around with the bow and arrow to find this thing, or find anything, whatever, and then...
Did you ask if he was on a hike, Emma? Do you think he would just go on hikes with bows and arrows? Just...
Yeah, well, I didn't know because I was like, was he just out walking, or is this on someone else's property that you were like, well, I'm just gonna shoot it? Because that's something I feel like would be done in Missouri. People just go hike and then they're like, let me just kill this thing that's out here. Like, I don't love that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was strolling on the farm, taking a walk, trying to find a woodchuck. Found one.
Gotcha.
Fucked its day up.
Sorry, buddy, you
Yeah.
had to go a little bit. But
Yeah.
I said sorry, but you had to go. I did that praying thing. I was like, you are with Yahweh now or something. I don't know.
You had a little like funeral for it.
What is it? Don't they say that in like...
It's Awa in Avatar.
Oh, yeah, Awa. It was Awa now.
Yahweh, Awa, same thing, basically.
Emma, so you said you had some college. Yeah. You plan on going back to college?
Yeah, I'm still in college. I'm doing the Disney Aspire program. So Disney's paying for my education now.
Oh, wow.
Great. Yeah,
So
so
is
I'm
that different than the
continuing it.
Disney college program?
It is.
Yes.
A lot of people think it's the same, but essentially the Disney college program, which is very misleading. When I first heard about it, I was like, Disney provides its own college. I'm going to go to school at Disney, but that's not what it is. It's just like that internship where you go, you work the job there, get paid, you live there, and then you go back home. But
Basically, you're
Disney
miserable for
Aspire-
6 months and then you leave.
Yeah, essentially. They get cheap labor. But the Disney Aspire program is like you have to work there for 90 days or 60 days or something. And then if your program matches with one of the programs that they've like approved, and mine is, then you basically like apply to a college that they approve and then they pay for it, essentially. So I'm very, just with like, it's like Southern New Hampshire University, so it's, you've probably seen commercials or something.
Oh, hey, how about that? I was looking
a
at
popular,
that.
like online one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. I love it so much. Yeah, so I'm finishing up my English creative writing degree.
The post office will give you I think it's like, because my mom was telling me about, she said, I think the post office will pay for like your school or something for your school if you go to Southern New Hampshire University online, whatever. And I
Yeah.
look it up and it's
Popular.
like, I'll take 10% off your tuition. I'm like,
Wow,
what is
10%.
that?
Oh, weird.
Post office is
Yeah, I
cheap as
know.
fuck.
Yeah.
10% off 10,000? Sign me up.
Wow.
In college.
Yeah, that's the
tuition.
thing. It's like, it's a great college and it's so easy, and all the advisors are so easy to get in contact with. And I was looking at my paychecks from Disney, and at the bottom it says or something, and I was looking at how much I've saved. It's wild. Like, I'm
Really?
very happy. Yeah,
That's cool.
crazy.
And so now this is your
yeah.
rest of college, is this online thing, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
Some of college,
Jumping-
Missouri, rest of college, online.
Some of college, rest of college.
The
Um,
rest of college.
Jumping off of the interview wagon really quick, Dave, you just recently got over COVID and have gone back to work. So I want to ask you if you've got anything weird that's happened in the past 2 days at the post office.
No, honestly, I thought everybody was gonna like shame me and not want to be with me and whatever, or be around
COVID
me.
shaming.
COVID shaming. That actually did happen to one person. They like, I didn't know about this until I came back, and mom told me whatever. But apparently, this person came back. She was like the first person to get it at the post office or on her shift or whatever. But she came back, and like people were being like, well, I mean, like I don't know if they were being mean to her, but they were like, I don't want to work with her, like, you know, because I don't want to get it.
Yeah, she's patient zero.
Yeah, so but I came back and I just, you know, I picked my partner was gone because I gave him a nice 2-week vacation because I was around him. And so he had to take 2 weeks off. So I picked a new person, and I was like, she was like, hey, you know, I have to ask, did you have it, or were you like around somebody who had it? I go, no, I had it. And whatever. So she was fine with it. She was like, just so you know, don't pick me again. She didn't do any of that. But to me, it seems like everybody's just like, I mean, as long as you wear your mask, and I mean, after 2 weeks, you're not contagious anymore, or something like that, I guess. So I don't know. It seems fine.
So nobody's looking at you funny there.
No, and then my partner came back yesterday, and we pretty much like we pretty much were talking like we never were like we didn't stop talking because we just started getting right back into things. He was like, you know, if I would have had your number, I would have thanked you. I would have texted you to thank you because, you know, I finished my bathroom and I've been putting that off for 2 years. I'm like, all right.
It's putting it off for 2 years. All he needed was a 2-week vacation to finish it.
Yeah, he was like, my wife says thanks too because like he's working 12 hours a day all the time. So he's
Holy
like,
shit.
He sleeps, gets up for like a couple hours, and then goes to work, whatever. So he's like, you know, my wife was like, tell him thanks, you know. I was like, okay. I was feeling bad, you know, because he likes his overtime. So I was like, I hope he's just not mad at me that he's missing on his overtime and shit. But he was telling me also that on the first day, so you know, I work 8:30 to 5 in the morning, and he was telling me that when he got called, the post office called him, and at 7:30 they were like, just, you know, stay home. He was like, okay, whatever. He was like, somebody around you had COVID, blah blah blah. And so then he was like 9 o'clock. You know, I was watching movies. He was like, I turned to my wife and my daughter, and I was like, I'm bored. And his daughter started laughing. He's like, we had to do this for 3 months. You're here for 1 day and you can't, you know, you're bored already. He was like, yeah, you know, what are we doing? We're just watching movies. Like, this is boring. And then the next day he said it again. He was like, I don't know what to do with myself. Got nothing but time.
I would kill for 2 weeks off from Disney.
No, like the other day, Dave was like,
we had like 7 months off.
like,
Well, I'm glad that I'm going back. Like, I'm at work, you know, because it's filling up. That, I mean, I don't like working, but you know, now I'm just not like sitting on my ass 24/7 at my computer. You know, I do the 8 hours and I come home, you know, whatever. So it's filling up time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whenever, like my whole quarantine the first time, and now like I've always like been able to keep myself busy, and like I was still getting paid the entire time because I was just working from home. So I don't know, I didn't mind being home, and I'm not excited to go back to work because I live rather far away from where I work. So
Yeah, I didn't mind.
Yeah,
being home, definitely.
I like the job. It's just like something about 2 weeks off is so appealing. Like when we had 4 months off of work, I was like the happiest. I was not. I mean, I was, you know, I was not that happy, but like, I was enjoying not working. That's for goddamn sure.
Yeah, understandable.
I was excited when we first like started working from home because I was like, oh, I'm not gonna have to buy any gas. I don't gotta like buy lunch every day. I'm gonna save so much money. And then I was like, oh wait, I have an Amazon Prime account. I'm gonna buy everything on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked myself there.
I didn't buy. What was what?
I bought a lot of shit on Amazon during quarantine.
Yeah, when we paid, like we were getting the unemployment and stuff, I was in Missouri and I was like, I shouldn't get a job because then I lose unemployment and like maybe I wouldn't be able to go back to Disney. So I'm just sitting here on my parents' couch buying all this new stuff because
Yep.
I have money.
I wish.
Right.
Yeah, all my friends were like, yeah, I'm getting unemployment, and I'm like, oh,
Fuck you.
I work for the government.
Yeah, they don't shut down at all.
Yeah.
Going to work every day and like, I was like, are you gonna shut this place down or what? They're like, no, it's the post office. You can't run a country without the post office.
Yeah, clearly nothing works in this country without the post office.
I'm like, listen, I think we'll be fine. I think we could manage.
We could go 2 weeks without the post office.
I don't know, man. I got a lot of packages coming. Hold on for a little bit, right?
Yeah, most of them are from Amazon though, so you know they can stay at work.
I got stuff coming from some actual Christmas time. I got stuff coming from Kohl's, Target, fucking.
True.
That's it.
Walmart.
Colts and Target.
That's it. How true is it that once you get COVID that you're never gonna get it again?
It's not true.
I don't think.
It's not true
Yeah,
at
I
all.
don't think it's true at all. I think you're still at complete risk for getting it again.
Damn it. I was hoping I could
I
just be
think
like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk around
Is
no
it
mask.
some sort of immunity period? Like maybe
I
if you
think
do-
you're unlikely to get symptoms again.
Okay.
But you can still spread it as even though you've had it.
Oh, I don't care about that then.
Listen, all I'm saying is I think everybody should just get it and see what happens. And then we
I feel
can
like that was America's strategy so
we
far.
can just
Yeah, that's
move
pretty
on.
much how we're going.
You can
Well,
just
what do you guys think about the new vaccines that have been, like I was reading on Apple News or something last night that the UK approved a vaccine.
yeah, they're getting it
officially.
next week or something like that.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know
so
that. Yeah.
We might be getting vaccines. How do you think they're going to do that? Like, are they going to do infected people? Are they going to do
They'll probably
everyone?
do.
Well, they said like nurses and doctors they're gonna do first, and then older people, I think.
That's smart.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
You said old nurses, doctors, then old people.
Yeah, like the nurses and doctors, I think they're gonna get it first because they're like, they're very essential.
They're right there. Yeah, and old people are at the highest risk.
I've heard the argument, who should get it, young people or old people? And it's like, well, young people are the ones spreading it, but the old people are the ones like getting
Dying from it.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point.
you cut off the sorts, or do you?
Yeah,
Protect
I
the
don't
old
know.
people,
I don't
yeah.
want it right away. Honestly, I'm gonna wait to see if anybody gets
No,
like a
I'm gonna
monkey
wait it
tail or
out.
something.
Yeah, I don't
Just
need
like-
I've already got it.
Right. Yeah,
Do
I'm
I get
chilling.
Stop for work. Okay.
So I'll wait. I'll wait a little bit, maybe like 6 months after
Yeah.
they get it. I'm like, just hold on, doc. Just let me see.
Yeah. See what's happening in the UK. Like if people are start dropping dead over there from this vaccine, then
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have blind trust in like scientists and stuff. So I'm like, if it's been approved, the amount of testing plus vaccines don't have live virus anyway. So I'm
That
not
is
worried
true.
about getting it. It's just like side effects or like long term
Yeah.
effects because obviously we don't know those yet. So
Yeah.
that's a good point. Waiting it out a little bit, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever route gets us back to normal quickest, so I can go to concerts again and I can.
Yeah.
I just want to go out to restaurants again with people. That's all I want to do.
I want
Yeah.
to be able to just easily go out to a bar and not have to sit with a plexiglass thing to my left
Yeah.
as soon as I get up, I have to put a mask on and shit.
Yeah, realistically, I don't like. It's not even good to going out. It's just like if I can just go to work and not have to wear that stupid mask, I'd be happy.
True. The face shields and everything. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
awful.
There's people at
That's
work.
why I don't even wear mine. I'm like, fuck you, man. I don't wear that shit.
Well, you're in an office, aren't you? So you don't have to.
I don't know. I don't have to wear it.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
whatever.
it's
That's fine.
such a culture thing too, I think, because here in Florida, like my parents are very against masks. I think they're not they kind of are against them, but they don't, like, they'll comply and, like, they'll wear them, but they don't like it at all.
Yeah.
But it's because in Missouri, like, where they're at, it's such a small town that, like, if they're going to a restaurant, they don't need to wear masks, like, to walk in. Or if they're going, like, I went out to a bar when I was there, and no one was wearing masks at all. So, but then in Florida, it's like if you walk in the door or like walk up to the door and you're not wearing a mask, like A, everyone's gonna look at you funny, and B, like you won't be let in at all.
Steve, but that's just Orlando. The rest of Florida is just like a shit show. They're just like, do whatever you want, we don't care.
So it's so weird. I think it's wherever you are, like, living at the time influences your mindset a lot about like masks and that sort of thing. Because when I think about it, like, I don't have a problem with them now, and so I'm like, why wouldn't people wear them? You know, just because that's what I see all the time, and that's like what's enforced. But I totally get like my parents and like everyone else's standpoint. That's like they're kind of like, I don't know, you know.
I don't have a problem with the mask and all that shit. I just want to, like, am I gonna start getting COVID at 10 o'clock when the bar's closed? Like, is that when
right?
So am I gonna get COVID before that? So I'm okay to go before that.
But at 10 o'clock they close. That's when all hell breaks loose.
COVID comes out at 10 o'clock. I don't know if you knew that, but 10 o'clock is when you get it starting. So it's just so many dumb like rules that I don't understand. It's like, well, how is that rule gonna help? You know, it's like just
yeah.
I get where they're coming from. They're like, hey, if we just shut it down, people are gonna stay out as long. But it's not. It just
still, like, no one's gonna stop partying. Like, people are still parties. They're just doing it at their house.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's like, so what are you helping?
And nobody's gonna tell them not to do it at their house. Like, whoever walks through that door and is gonna tell them, hey, you can't do this. They're gonna be like, shut the fuck up. To close the door in their face.
Like social responsibility, like no business. Disney's not going to be the first one to be like, okay, no more masks, you know, because everyone would be like,
no,
we don't care about anything. So no business is going to be the first one to be like, we're not requiring masks anymore, you know, even though like maybe they're helping, maybe they're not helping, but like, I don't know.
I don't even think it's like the business's choice. Like, I think it's, I mean, here in New York at least, I think
a lot of it is
governor mandate.
Well, I think down in Florida, everything's able to kind of go back to normal. So like, if Disney wanted to say, hey, no more masks, they could.
Yeah.
But they never will.
It's weird. Yeah.
They'll never be the first one to do it.
Yeah, but even if Disney did that, people would still go to Disney. Like, no one's going to stop going to Disney.
That's true. Yeah, nobody's going to not go to Disney because I think more people would come because they don't have to wear masks.
Yeah.
I think
and Disney has, like, fuck you money, you know? They're like, oh, you don't want to come? Mm-hmm. Fuck you. You got money. I don't give a fuck about your business.
Yeah, they got tons of money.
That's true. Yeah, Disney's not struggling in the money department.
Oh, what are you going to do? Not come, family of four? Go fuck yourself. Don't give a fuck.
They're going to miss out on $10,000 from that family? We're okay.
Yeah.
Well, they were complaining when they were closed, weren't they?
They were supposedly complaining when they were closed.
Yeah, big whoop-de-doo.
People were protesting.
Disney's not everything.
Do you remember that? They were like standing in front of Disneyland or I don't remember if it was Magic Kingdom or Disneyland, but they were like, had signs and were protesting Disney being closed. I was like, are you kidding me? I get like wanting to go back, but geez, that's such an active, like, I don't know, wild.
I hate Disney. Anyway.
I cannot give my 2 cents on that. I work for the company.
Yeah, Disney's great. I support it.
What's up, Tyler?
We never did the Weird Weekly story this week.
You know, I jumped right into the interview. If anybody's got anything that happened to them this week, feel free. I don't have anything. That's why I went right at the interview. But if anybody's got anything.
What's the time to share? Been weird in the last week.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say, Tyler?
Well, I was talking to Emma, David.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Weird things that happened the last week?
Yeah, anything weird?
Anything?
Well, I'm home alone right now. Both my roommates are out doing holiday things with their families. Nothing super crazy happened, honestly.
It's been a pretty normal week.
Pretty normal week, I think. Yeah, my boyfriend was in town for a little bit because he lives in Atlanta, so we were hanging out.
Atlanta. I don't know why I said it like that.
Yeah.
Had to add the country to it.
Damn, we might not have a weird weekly story this week.
Uh-oh.
I got nothing. I mean, wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, Dave's only been at the post office for 2 days, so we can't depend on him for anything weird.
Yeah.
Normally, Emma, for context, Dave, obviously you know Dave works at the post office by this point.
Yeah.
We can always count on him for a weird weekly story because it's the post office. So, like, you know, weird people work there.
Yeah,
Dave
there's
included.
there's some weird people. I worked there. Something. No, I can't remember anything that happened last night. It was pretty normal.
I'm trying to think of like weird guests that I might have had.
Yeah, I mean,
I was yelled at.
there we go.
Do tell.
Yeah, so this was a very interesting, this might be the only time I was ever yelled at by a guest on safaris, like directly. I was standing out front in the village, so I was the person who was telling everyone in line to go park their strollers.
What are you guys laughing at
Are
over
there
there?
no strollers
Yeah.
at all? Sorry. Are there no strollers?
TikTok that I meant to send him earlier, and I just opened my phone. It was on my phone, so I sent it to him real quick.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue with that, park your strollers. They have
Yeah, so you can't bring strollers through the line.
Yeah,
You have to
so
park
I don't
those
touch them, but
shits.
I'm like, hey, you have to go, you take your kid with you, but you drop the stroller off. Yeah, you take the kid with them.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, so I was out in the
Leave my kid
village.
the stroller at that point. Like, I don't want to carry my kid in line.
You always get those dads who are like, can we leave the kid here? And I'm just like, yeah, I'll put him to work. Ha ha ha.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm always like, no, I'm not a good babysitter. Take them with you. Oh, but anyways, so the line was moving really quickly. So, it seemed long, but it was going really fast, so it really wasn't long. And the wait time was only like 20 minutes, so people should have had no problem waiting. But I was talking to this one guy, and he was just a party of one, and so I was like, oh, he's chill, whatever. The line stops, I look away, all of a sudden someone taps me on the shoulder, and it's the guest that's like behind the guy that I was just talking to, and they were like, hey, just so you know, like this party just cut in front of us. And I look, and there's like a whole group of people now with that guy, and the guy looks super uncomfortable. And so I kind of walked up there and I talked to him directly. I was like, hey, are they with you? And he was like, no. And so I talked to the party and I was like, hey guys, just so you know, like the end of the line's right over here. There's the lollipop sign that says end of line, whatever. So you have to go wait by that. And the whole family, except for the mom, left because they knew that they had cut, you know? So they were like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, we got caught, whatever. The mom was staring straight ahead and like was not moving. And I was like, guys, you gotta go back. You can't just cut in the middle of the line. And also like, safety, you don't know this guy. Don't be in his bubble right now. And so they started like yelling at me a little bit under their breath, and they all left. And then the mom like looked at me and was like making direct eye contact with me. And then she like almost shoulder checked me, but I kind of like moved out of the way. I wish I didn't. I wish she had shoulder checked me so I could like get them kicked out or like go home myself. But so they go back, and then within like a minute, they're back at that spot anyway, because the line was moving really quickly. And so when they get up there, the dad is like, hey, just so you know, you need to pay attention more, and you need to actually do your job. And I was like, thank you so much, but I'm doing my job just fine. I'm actually doing great right now. And he just, the guy that was in, I guess the husband of the family that had cut. And so he said that to me, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And then the mom was saying all this stuff, and then they get so much further up, and I was kind of like shaken, but I was fine. And then the mom storms back, gets right in my face, and she's like, what's your name? And I was like, it's Emma Masten, right here on my name tag. Here's where I'm from, because I knew that she was like going to go talk to guest relations.
Yeah. Oh, I love when people ask my name. It's my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, I was like, go talk to them, because they're going to tell you that I was doing my job. Like, that's the funniest thing is guests think that they can get anything they want from Disney, and it's like, you can to an extent, but the second that you're like complaining about another cast members are going to support each other no matter what. So like,
Yeah.
guest relations isn't going to do anything.
I love people come. They're just like, you're not doing your job correctly. I'm like, did you get trained for a week here? I don't think
Yeah.
so. I did.
Yeah, and also don't get mad at me for rules. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
It's like you learned in kindergarten not to cut the line. Like, go back.
And the two families, or like the guy and then the other family, weren't even the same ethnicity at all. So I was like, why? Who do you think you're fooling here?
Yeah.
Interesting.
What a family you got there. You all have each other's backs.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I felt bad for the kids. I was like, so this is really embarrassing for you. You should just keep going.
Yeah.
That's the only weird thing, I guess, that happened. But...
Yeah.
I've said it once. I'll say it 1,000 times more. People who come to Disney are my least favorite people in the world. Like, if you've gone to Disney in your lifetime, I probably hated you for it.
I love them. I love
I went to Disney. That makes sense.
What'd you say?
I just said, yeah. I mean, I hated myself when I went to Disney. So
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Like, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but like, if you're just
Yeah.
like that person at Disney, I'm like, just leave. Just like, you know,
And there's
just go
definitely
home.
a that person.
there is. It's the person who expects
when
their
you get-
vacation to be perfect because it's Disney, and it's like you're at a theme park. Like,
Or they
Stop
hear
thinking
about
of-
magical moments once.
yeah.
Where's my magical moment?
It's like, stop thinking about
Disney
Disney as a movie. Think of it as a theme park, like fucking Six Flags, and that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's like
I
every
would
other theme
never
park in the
walk up
world.
to someone at Target and be like, hey, what are you going to give me for free today?
Yeah, I'm gonna
literally
try
what
that
it
next time I go
is.
to Target. I'll be like, hey, what's for free in the store? I'd be like, this bag? Like, do you want this plastic bag?
Right.
You can go take a walk. That's crazy.
What time? How much time are we at here?
I think we're at
I have no
Hour
idea.
12. Want to?
Okay.
We can do trivia.
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 Yeah. Unless you got something more you want to talk about, Tyler. I feel like you seem a little disappointed.
Politics is always on my list.
I'm gonna avoid that as much as I can.
Politics. You know what I was doing? I was thinking last night. I was like,
You
I'm
were
just-
thinking?
yeah, I was thinking.
That's never good.
I was like, I'm just gonna bring up just to piss Joe off and just be like, hey, what side are you on? I was like, he
God.
shut it down so quickly. But we won't.
Should have peppered that in there.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Sorry. So then trivia. Tyler's got nothing, right?
Yeah, I think.
I mean, I can look up more words to see if Emma says them properly.
Yeah.
Other than that, I have nothing.
Okay. This isn't loading.
Nice.
Dave, we have a guest.
Yeah. Well, she said nice.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Okay. Tyler, I haven't asked you in a while. Why don't you pick a number, 1 through 25?
Oh, damn. Thought you were going to go with the guest as usual, Dave.
Yeah.
I even warned Emma before the podcast started. I was like, Dave's going to ask you for a number.
Oh, am I giving a number?
What, Emma? I'm gonna say 20.
A number 1 through what?
25.
Say 24.
25? Just go 24.
Okay. 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we'll know this one.
Oh, God.
Is it trivia or is it like riddles?
It's a
It's
trivia.
trivia.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh, we should
You
try
guys
to
should do riddles. I love riddles so much.
I love
Yeah,
riddles.
riddles I might actually win. Because, like, I
Um,
don't get any points on this fucking trivia.
We should do riddles next week. Let's do riddles.
I like that.
All right.
If this doesn't work out, maybe I'll just look up a riddle because I don't think any of us are going to get this.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then.
So in the TV show Bonanza, what was Hoss Cartwright's given name?
Is there a multiple choice for this? Because if you have multiple choice, I will know the answer.
No, there's no multiple choice. It's just the answer.
My dad, former dad, used to watch this all
Former dad.
Bonanza. He watched the show
Bonanza?
Bonanza. What was?
It's an old western.
Oh, okay.
I know that
I-
Hoss was a fucking cowboy douche.
Boy, douche.
What's
Well,
his given name?
yeah. What's his
What?
given name? I could tell you. It's a basic name.
Is it John?
No,
Is it William?
no.
What is it?
Old Bill
Let's. Oh, hold on, let me see.
Cowboy.
Oh, how could I explain? How could I describe this name? We'll do a riddle
Jacob.
after this for sure. But it's like I can't. It's like this guy would be. I feel like he would be sitting in his room playing guitar.
Chad?
You know. Chad?
Ryan.
No. He's kind of dorky.
Nathan?
No.
Joe?
Kevin.
No.
Wow.
No.
Can you narrow it down a little bit more?
Starts with an E.
Ethan?
No.
Evan?
No.
Elliot.
No.
Basic name.
Fuck this. Ed.
Aaron with an E.
It's a guy's
Is it
name.
Edward?
It's a guy's name. No. All right. I'll one more guess and then we'll switch to riddle.
I don't have any more guesses.
Can you give us like a... He's sitting in his room...
Four-letter word. Four-letter name. I mean. Listen, I was just
Eric.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
All right.
All right. No, let's go to the riddle.
Let me bring my laptop over here.
So same rules though. Like if
Same
if
rules.
we get the,
yeah.
if we
if
get
you-
it right, we have to lock in an answer.
Right. Okay.
Can't take too long though.
What kind of riddles should I just look up? Riddles.
Yeah, just
I'm
random
really good at
riddles.
Okay. 100 riddles with answers. No, I don't want with answers.
You
Riddles.
do
with...
want the answers eventually.
Yeah, but I don't know. Okay, I'll click on it. But if it's gonna give
Yeah,
it
just
to me,
make sure you don't see the answer.
look at it. Says it right there.
Nope.
Like what
See?
the fuck? I don't want it. All right. Who wants the answer right there? Here we go. I got it. Boom. Show answer.
Got it. All right, here we
All
go.
right. Let's scroll down a little bit.
Am I competing as well?
Yes.
but
I mean, you're not getting points, but you are also putting an answer in.
You have bragging rights
Rude.
if you get
Okay.
it right.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Only one color, but not. You know, first of all, let me say this. I don't know why I'm the spokesperson for this. By the way,
Because you have the laptop next to you. Also, Dave, your camera's super out of focus right now.
yeah, because it was whatever. Okay. Only one color, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in sun, but not in rain. Doing no harm and feeling no pain. What is it?
Hold on.
Do we need to repeat it?
Can you read that again?
Okay. Okay. Only one color, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in sun, but not in rain. Doing no harm and feeling no pain. What is it? Okay. Now, so I have one more time. Okay, yeah, I have a bit of an advantage because I can read this right here. Only one color, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in sun, but not in rain.
Sun as an S-U-N or S-O-N?
S-U-N.
Okay.
Doing no harm and feeling no pain. What is it?
I think I know it.
Okay, hold on. No,
I don't have the slightest
Okay.
idea.
I'm gonna try thinking
This
about
is a
this
good
now.
one.
Only one color, but not one size.
Yeah, see, this gives our brain working a little bit more than the trivia. This is,
My head hurts.
What was it? Stuck at the bottom but easily fly?
Easily
Yes.
flies, yeah.
There's
President
one
in
part in
sun.
here that sticks out to me a lot.
Is it the president in sun, but not in rain?
yeah, that
Yeah.
makes the most sense.
What is it?
What the fuck?
Stuck at the bottom.
That's what it's getting me. Stuck at the bottom but easily fly.
Yeah. Present in sun, but not in rain. What was the last line, Dave?
Doing no harm and feeling no pain.
I think that part that part throws me off of everything.
Yo, this makes no sense to me.
I got it.
I'm trying to think of a clever answer so I at least get a point here, but I can't even think of something funny or clever.
I know it's gonna make sense like the second.
I think okay, I'm going to say this.
You know, I'm not happy with my answer, but I'm putting it, and I know it's very wrong.
I put like this. Okay. I didn't want to take any much longer, so I just put this word down. But okay.
Okay, Emma, what's your answer?
I was thinking something like environmental, like the sky or wind or something, but I don't think I have an answer.
Yeah, it's tough.
I think I was kind of heading more that direction as well. I said just air.
Yeah,
that's what
I put rainbow. I don't have. I was thinking. Colors was stuck in my head.
Tyler.
I said a shadow.
Shadow.
Oh.
It's a shadow.
Damn it!
Look at that. That is good.
Present in sun, but not in rain. That's what I was.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to focus on there.
I was looking at the letters, not the.
That's a good one.
I was looking at SUN and RAIN.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it a letter? Is it like?
Look at that. That was a good. I like these better, by the way.
What was the riddle again?
Only one color, but
forgot
not
about
one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in sun, but not in rain. Doing no harm and feeling no pain.
Oh, okay. Stuck in the bottom, but easily flies. Like your shadow can be.
And a
Anyway,
shadow
sorry,
could do harm because sometimes you could think somebody's chasing you, and then you run into a wall.
Have you ever flinched from a shadow?
Yeah.
I have flinched, not my own shadow, but I have flinched from a shadow like moving past me, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And it scares the shit out of me.
Yeah. Definitely riddles from now on, I think.
Yeah.
It's a good change.
Hey, I'm a trendsetter.
Good job, Anna.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sure I'll get no points from here on out, though, but we'll try it. I do like it. So.
Also, speaking of which, Tyler, have you selected Chick-fil-A as your food, right, from the last time you won?
Yeah, but he's not going to get it until he can taste again.
Oh, right. Okay. And how many weeks do we have left before we get to pick again?
We just did last week as a new one, so it's me and Tyler have 2, you have 0.
No, I got one from last week.
Okay, sorry. 2, 2,
Yeah,
1.
Thank you.
And so we have 4 weeks left, right?
4 weeks left. Yeah.
4. Oh,
So
Like
whoever
buying a meal.
wins trivia after 6 weeks, whoever has the most points, the other two have to buy them a meal.
yeah, so
Gotcha.
I
around
almost said
New
a food.
Year's is when we'll be getting
Good incentive.
I think on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
We'll be deciding that winner. Probably have to work.
All right.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, we record on New Year's Eve.
Yes, we do.
Oh,
New Year's Eve or New Year's Day?
New Year's Eve.
Year's-
We should do a.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about it later. Well, we should do a podcast during the ball drop.
Hey bro,
You
I
should.
work.
You work on New Year's Eve?
Probably.
What kind of communist system does that fucking post
Just
office have?
go to work.
Yeah, I could. I mean, who knows? I don't know.
I don't think.
I'll be- We
Tyler,
also record on
trust me.
Christmas Eve, guys. We record on Christmas Eve, so let's try and get Santa on. Well, I'll be Santa. That's right.
That one, I probably work that one too.
Dave, you know,
Well, the recording, yes, we can do, but I'm talking.
know that.
But for the New Year's Eve one, like the midnight, I'm assuming I'll be at work. But who knows? I'll let you guys know.
anyways, Dave,
This is what we
where
do.
can the people?
This is what
Okay.
we
Where
have
can
to
the
do.
people?
Yeah,
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ. Where can the people find you?
This is what we have to deal with. I know.
Dave, for the love of God, focus your fucking camera on your goddamn face.
Dude, it doesn't focus, man. Look at how focused that is on this can.
Move closer then. All right, Dave, where can the people find you?
Whatever. Oh, there we go. Underscore David Sharkey underscore for Instagram. DShark101 on Twitter. You can find other socials there. And my eat of the week would be I had Garden View the other night. Actually, no, they changed up their chicken fingers, so fuck you, Garden View. They skimped out on us. They used to be nice big chicken fingers, and now they were these tiny little things. So whatever. I'm gonna say Rachel's Mediterranean again. Very good. Got the chicken shawarma. Got garlic sauce in it this time. Not a fan, so that was unfortunate. But that would be my eat of the week. Rachel's Mediterranean with a Sprite.
Oh, love that.
Okay.
Tyler.
You can follow me on Instagram at TylerS917. You can follow my Magic Instagram account at TylerSMagic52. You can. That's it. I always think there's more. My eat of the week. Again, can't taste anything, but I think it's called a Healthy Good bowl today. It's like one of those joints where you put them in the microwave and then
One of
like a
those
burrito
joints.
burrito bowl type deal.
Right.
Okay.
It had a little bit of spice.
Wait, is it healthy choice? Is that what it is?
That's probably what it is.
Yeah, healthy choice.
And it had a little bit of spice to it. Could feel that right now in the back of my throat. You know, that's very nice.
Oh yeah.
It's in flavor in about 3 weeks. So.
I have
That's awesome.
before we continue, I have a question for Emma. Do you guys in Nebraska or Missouri call Mountain Dew? It's more of a South thing, but call Mountain Dew Mellow Yellow. I feel like in Nebraska
No.
you do.
That's a completely different pop.
Because it's two different things.
Yeah, but it's like the same thing.
But we have both of them.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have both. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering if it was just like a Southern or whatever thing.
Wait,
They are like the same
You
thing. though.
said you lived in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah.
You know Jacob Wedlin?
Population 10. They know
Honestly,
everybody.
The name kind of sounds familiar for some reason, but I don't think
I was in
so.
boot camp with that guy, and he was from, I think he said Lincoln, Nebraska.
Do you know how old is he? How old is he?
Isn't Lincoln, Nebraska like the capital?
Mm.
Okay.
It's pretty populated.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it pretty populated?
19, 20.
Okay. Maybe. Because I have a bunch of siblings too, so maybe he like went to school with one of us.
That's where he went. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, let me know where he went.
Joe,
Emma.
Emma. Yeah.
Where can the people find you?
I'm on pretty much everything. I'm either Masten, Masten 21. I think I'm Masten 21 on Twitter. Might be the only thing. But then Instagram is Emma_Jane, JAYNE _21. And then I'm also that on TikTok as well.
Whoa!
TikTok. That's a good shout out. TikTok. Emma, you have a viral video on TikTok, if I remember correctly. Quite viral.
Two. Yeah,
Oh,
I've
two.
won pretty viral. I have two that are over. One of them is like 850,000. One of them is like 250,000.
Still pretty good.
Yeah, I just use it to find funny videos. I don't really post very much, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm more of a curator of talks than a poster myself as well.
I was a poster making myself cringe at my own self at one point.
Yeah.
But now I just watch.
On there. We should share some of Dave's talks.
I'm about to delete all of mine.
yeah.
He's just gonna delete his entire
Yeah.
channel.
See you later.
And Emma, what was your eat of the week?
I went to Celebration Town Tavern. I don't know if you've been there, Joe.
So good.
So good.
So good.
Yeah, it's so good.
You know what they have there? I don't know if you tried. They have a buffalo lobster dip.
No, but I saw that and it
So
looked
good.
delicious.
So
we almost
good.
got that. We went the day after Thanksgiving, and I remember for Thanksgiving dinner, we literally had just gotten McDonald's because nothing was open and I didn't have groceries. So we were like, I want a Thanksgiving dinner. So I went there and they have, it was like the turkey stacker or something. And it was like a Texas toast. So like mind blowing. Texas toast, mashed potatoes, stuffing, turkey, another piece of Texas toast somewhere in there, and then like onion straws on top and gravy. So good. Also cranberry sauce, but I got it without that. Mind blowing.
It's a good
Very
good
good.
restaurant. I love it there.
Yeah. It's so pretty too, especially now.
Yeah, it's nice.
So is that like the number one spot down there that me and Tyler should look at if we ever go down there?
Yeah, if
Definitely
you guys
go
come down,
I mean,
like that's like
yeah.
a Celebration's a tiny little.
Yeah.
Celebration's a tiny town, like right next to. Disney actually like built this town, so it's like.
Mhm.
built
But it
by
doesn't.
Disney.
It's not
fucking-
Disney at all.
Yeah. But like it's a small town. Everyone knows each other, and they've got this little restaurant called Celebration Town Tavern, and it's like a Boston themed restaurant.
So
So
good.
they've just got a lot of seafood. And it's very good.
Boston accents down there at the restaurant.
No, they should though. I'll recommend that to them next time I go.
Mhm.
Would have been my native people.
What?
I really
Okay.
could have picked that.
Anyways, as for myself, you can follow me on Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. You can also follow my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. Never upload there, but I'm going to keep plugging it. And my eat of the week, considering we recorded last week on Wednesday, my eat of the week is going to be Thanksgiving dinner. I made garbage can turkey for Shannon and her family, and it was fucking delicious, if I do say so myself.
It looks
Not to,
good.
yeah, thank you. Not to brag, but like I'm going to brag. I made good food. And so yeah, Thanksgiving dinner was delicious. Loved that. And all I can think about else I had. Oh, I was telling you guys the other day, I had the like Pillsbury crescent rolls for the first time on Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
I did not realize
For
how
the
good
first
those were. Those are
time?
so. I had like
That's
7
so
of them.
cute.
They were so good,
I've never had those in my life.
Oh,
so good,
So
Dave.
good.
So
wrap
good.
some cranberry jam on those, and they're fucking.
Yeah, cranberry jam. Oh man. And then the podcast. You can follow the podcast on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Please tweet at us what you'd like us to talk about, questions that you might have for future guests, or questions you just want us to answer. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at it's the Shuffle Podcast.
If you know
Watch one of our
anybody
videos.
famous, tell them to come on this podcast because
True. Yeah, we'll take famous people.
Come on our podcast.
You can watch on YouTube. You can also listen on Apple Podcasts and Spotify or anywhere you find your podcast. All the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you again, Emma, for joining us.
Of course.
It's been a pleasure having you. This was a good
give it
good
up.
episode. Thank you. Yep.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now, if anybody's got anything left to drink, now's your time to chug.
Oh, I
Tyler
forgot.
fucking finishes, but
Cheers.
I can do this one. Should I shotgun it?
Do it. This is ice water, so it's
don't
very
chug
cold.
that.
Yeah,
Not
I bet.
gonna chug
Not
it.
don't chug it.
Yeah, Tyler. We'll wait for
I'll
Tyler.
take a nice refreshing.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch this now.
Hey Tyler, why do you got a gutting knife with you or something? Jesus.
Dave, is that your nose whistling?
Yes. I guess so. I didn't hear it until I got.
I'm just waiting for Tyler to cut his hand open.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I bet you any money I could beat you with that chugging. Tyler's gonna drop half of the liquid on the ground. By the way,
Nah, Tyler's got
yeah,
this.
finish it all.
Oh, there it goes. Little spillage, not bad.
There you go. Yes,
Bravo.
that's the
Job
way
well
to finish
done.
it.
The first shotgun on the podcast. First shotgun.
Wow. I'm here for the first riddle. First
First
shot.
riddle, first.
Oh, and there it is.
Wow.
Oh God. All right, Tyler, you ready to say goodbye?
Yeah.
All right, Emma. Thanks again for joining us.
Of
Goodbye,
course.
everyone.
Thanks for having me.
Later.